Previously on The Plot Thickens.
I mean, he's just normally not this late.
Perhaps he stopped to contemplate the meaning of the written word partway here, Does anybody have his phone? Can we call him or text him or email or TikTok him or...
Well, he gave me his phone number, but for some reason it keeps ringing to some Suntech medical place.
Oh, sorry I'm so late, everybody.
Hey there, Tad. How's it going?
Hello,
Well, let me just limp on in here.
Limping? Tad, what's wrong? What? Good God, Tad, what happened to you?
Just stop by my chiropractor, a.k.a. Bookie, and
Tad, are you in hock with people?
as you all know, I'm accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
I have a couple of your friends
Yeah.
at my front door here.
Sure.
They are asking for you.
Tad, what the hell have you been doing?
He got a Fabergé egg is what he got.
You got a Fabergé egg?
I know. Who wants to cook with that? You can't. It's crystals.
I wanted a Fabergé omelet.
Yes, that's right, faithful listeners. You have indeed tuned in to the very special, very dramatic, very interesting The Plot Thickens. That's right. Our serialized long-form podcast where every week we take you deeper and deeper into the delving depths of some devious deviance. Describing a noun with its own adjective. How am I not famous?
Was that a rhetorical question? Or
I was trying to
Did you
figure
want-
out an answer.
I'm really interested in your response now, actually.
Ooh. Are you prepared to receive information that might hurt you?
Just every morning.
Oh.
Well, I guess you're the first one here. So, welcome. Come on in, make yourself comfortable.
Okay. It's, it's timeliness is close to godliness, so I just try to be a little early.
Wow.
Not saying that I'm more God than God. Oh, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
I thought that was exactly what you were saying. No, I was ready to...
I'm not. Because time it's a construct.
Right.
So I might think that I'm on time, but then God will be, you're a few minutes late. So I try to come early just in case.
Just to beat God.
No, to avoid the wrath.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Does his wrath fall on you often?
Well, I think it follows everybody.
Oh.
You've got a little wrath cloud that follows you just as much as anybody else.
Oh.
This is a cute satay.
Oh, thank you.
This is all
just
Paisleys.
try to spruce up the old bachelor pad every once in a while,
It's very floral.
Yes, I thought the rest of it being kind of Spartan, people might not like to see his house is just boring and drab and there's tapestry and it's just let's do something that everyone's going to like,
Well, I'd like it. I love flowers. So this is a little, it's very much there's a lot everywhere. Just not.
Right?
That's a lot.
Do you think the arch is too much that you walked through the front door?
Flowers?
Yeah.
Of the flowers? Well, they look like they're silk ones, so you don't have to worry about them dying. It's, I feel like I'm walking into a garden of flower Eden.
That sounds like the highest compliment you could possibly give, and I will take it as such.
Oh, good. Good, Rowan.
Sir, just
Best I can
put
give.
down that sword. I just need to get in that flower garden here. And save my friend from you and your nefarious...
He's fine. No, he's...
Just
all right.
put the sword down. I will fight you.
He's on the list.
Fight
No, sorry, just a moment.
Oh, yeah, of
Some
course.
housekeeping.
Oh, hi, everybody.
There we go. Oh.
Oh, gee.
Do you know there's a guy with a sword out there?
Yes! Isn't he delightful?
I tell you what, I thought I was going to have to fight that guy. I
Chuck?
about shit myself.
You're gonna fight Chuck?
Oh,
Chuck? His name's Chuck?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Well, now I feel all unaccountably warm about him.
Yes, that's his secret. He makes friends with you and then he kills you.
Oh, dear. He said I was his friend.
Oh, you just got away in the nick of time. Oh, delightful. So,
Hey, Chuck, let's have a beer later, eh?
oh, I don't know if he can drink. Something about an oath in an ancient way or something. I don't know. There's something.
Hey, Chuck, if you can drink, we'll have a beer later. If you can't drink, I'll have a beer and we'll talk about the ancient oath stuff. That sounds really cool.
Oh, that's very clever. Are you trying to kill Chuck? Oh, turn his own skills against him?
I mean, I guess if it comes to it, I could kill Chuck. Chuck, no offense.
I think it's just so wonderful how you can make friends with anybody, Reggie.
Well, I try to be good-natured and, generally agreeable. I'm a fairly simple man, as you may have ascertained, but, I do my best.
I think your best is quite good.
I can't offer anything like this fabulous settee here.
Well, it's not the size of the settee, it's how you set it. Right? I think that's how it goes.
Set in it. I think it's that's very nice.
I get it. Set. That's right. So what's with all the little characters on it, huh?
Oh, they're all images from my childhood I thought might bring about a sense of comfort and, kind of relaxation, everybody, as they're showing up here.
So even the one with you and a bear?
Yes, yes. Growing up, my mother, I guess technically my nanny, would tell me stories about how when I grow up, when I grow up, I would be as strong as someone who I could fight a bear. That's the kind of person I would grow up to be. And then I, of course, obviously realized that you can't go around fighting bears with your bare hands.
Well, I mean, you can, Rowan. You can absolutely go around fighting bears with your bare hands.
Have you done it?
I mean, well, I have not personally. I don't have a death wish, but it is a thing you can do.
Oh,
I mean, I know a guy. Chuck probably knows 5 guys.
Oh, I bet you he does. Like a little bear clan.
Oh,
Hey there, everybody. Oh, gosh. Why so tense?
Hey, Ted.
Everyone seems so tense right now. Were you arguing?
No.
Oh, I'm talking about bears.
Oh.
Talking about bears. Talking about Chuck. Did Chuck try and kill you too?
Well, it was kind of questionable what his motives were. He did hand me this piece of paper, though, that someone dropped outside, he said. It says, I will be early, I will be godly, and it's written full on both sides of this piece of paper. I don't know whose it is.
Huh.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Why would somebody do that? That's so wrong. Here, why don't I take that? I'll just recycle that.
Okay, very good.
I'll
yeah.
recycle that. Where's your You know what? I'll find the recycling bin. I'll find it. Oh, wait. No, there's no more. I will figure it out. I am a smart cookie up here. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure it means
There's
nothing.
plenty of us.
Wow. I didn't know you were a botanist, Professor.
Oh, not technically. I don't need certifications.
Florist?
I just thought. No, not that either.
Weirdo?
Yeah, very much so.
I think those are the 3 options for someone whose place is decked out like this.
Yes, isn't it delightful? Doesn't it smell radiant?
Yeah.
Doesn't it? It does.
I would say that there are many fine bouquets.
How do you pronounce it?
I think it's Ted. I hate to
What?
be that guy, but I believe it's pronounced Bequets.
Reggie, you will always be that guy, but I appreciate, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very
I
much.
strive to be smarter. Bequets. Bequets. Oh, okay.
All learned
It's
something.
a Norwegian
already.
derivation, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So sorry to interrupt. It seemed like you had a real interesting conversation going on. You said it was about bears?
Yes. Oh, we were talking about see the settee. That's the couch thing that you are currently laying on. Very good.
I knew that. Yeah.
The images engraved is not really, it's a little bit dramatic.
Pasted on with glue. Looks like maybe a glue stick.
Yeah, it was
This one came
clear
off.
glue. Oh. Those are actually kind of important. Just
It's an old
be a little-
lady. Who's that?
A little careful with it. Oh, that is my great aunt. She was in and out of town a lot, very influential, doing lots of political work, I think. She always had like visiting different kinds of rallies and talking to people and doing all kinds of solicitation for donations.
Yeah.
You didn't get to talk to her much, but I always looked up to her. After I figured out that I couldn't go around fighting bears, I thought maybe I can be a great inspiration to people.
Professor, I don't mean to correct you. I've already been corrected this evening and I nearly lost it. But I believe you can go around fighting bears. That is a thing you can do.
I was telling him the same thing.
Wow.
Dad, do you believe in signs from the universe?
That's the one with Mel Gibson, is that right?
I don't know. Is it? Does Mel Gibson give us signs from the universe?
I believe so. He seems like the type.
So, Interesting.
I'll have to look. It's ringing a bell. I'll go back. I'll go back, look in my library at home, and maybe I'll have a new recommendation in a couple weeks.
Very good indeed. I should like that very much.
Yeah. So I'm starving.
So
Didn't bring anything.
Oh.
good thing that you said you were starving. I found all of the snacks and everything in the kitchen, so I just put them on a tray.
Oh,
I found a tray.
Wow.
Now, I also found your recycling, so should probably take that out at some point. It doesn't look like it's been taken out for a while.
yeah. I was definitely
got a
going to get
lot.
around to it. Definitely.
It's got a lot. There's but I found a tray, so I just put everything that was in your fridge on the tray because I figured, well, it's all got to be
Oh,
edible.
I mean, it's all edible for me. You might find some of it not to your tastes.
Wow.
Some of them are very acquired. Some of them are more of personal preferences, like that I had.
There were a lot of flowers in there. Like, look at this bouquet. It's gorgeous.
Oh.
Yeah,
That is gorgeous.
Louise, I believe you mean to say bouquets.
Oh, I think we're saying it in two different languages.
It's a Norwegian derivation.
Oh, I'm saying the right one.
Oh, wow. I hadn't heard of that. Oh.
Yes. Yes, I thought it might make the snacks a little bit fresher. Yes, there's the cheese plate and the crackers. You've brought out several things actually, but you are of course welcome to try them. Knowledge and friendship. That's the
Well, I just found it so fascinating that you also had 5 different variations of mustard.
Yes, because
So,
as my great uncle Thomas used to say, you can never have too much mustard on a hot dog. And so I thought, well, Uncle Thomas, when you're right, you're right. And so this one's a little spicy. This one's got a little bit of a mayo mustard mix to it going on.
Uh-huh.
Reggie, that one, that one's kind of a gag gift. It has chocolate in it. It's chocolate mustard.
Chocolate and the mustard? All right.
Um,
Well, which mustard would you recommend for these? They look like, I don't know, deep fried rodent heads.
Oh, the Skirgenvergen. Oh, that is an absolute amazing delicacy that I discovered in a hike through some part of Scandinavia. I don't remember. I was honestly,
wow.
I was a little bit lost, and I had a little bit of hunger hallucinations. The local villagers were very, very nice to me. They fixed me this, and it I think it translates to something like crunchy delicious or crunchy squishy. I don't quite remember.
Yeah, I'm
But
a little rusty on my French, but something like
don't
that.
say.
Sounds like a
Yes,
French
just-
derivation.
Well, crunchy delicious and crunchy squishy both sound very yummy Reggie to me. So, which mustard again?
That's right.
Do you recommend?
Probably, I would go with number 4 over here. You see, it's got the green label around the outside of it. Now, I know you Americans like your mustard to be very yellow. This one has been mixed with chives and then a small blend of, what do you call it?
Relish?
Relish. That's it.
Mm.
That's the other green food that there is. So, yes, go ahead and have some of that.
All right. I'm gonna try this out.
Oh, and what's this? It's this. I found this in a very plain looking ramekin. It's a white powder. Very bitter.
Oh goodness. Well,
Oh, let me try some of that.
okay.
There you go.
Oh, ew, yeah.
It
Yeah.
You're not
uh,
you're not supposed to so much
Yeah.
eat it.
uh,
I've never actually eaten it before, so maybe you can tell me what it tastes like. No, you reach here like this. You take a little pinch of it, right?
it's
And you just toss it up in the air, and then you.
Ow. Oh, still bitter, but the nose version of bitter. Oh,
Mm. Eh. Don't-
it kind of has.
I wonder if the mustard would cut it.
I
Just
don't.
cut that bitter.
Or would it cut the
Oh.
mustard?
Mm.
Do you guys want any of these little rat heads? Because I'm gonna eat all of them. If not,
Reggie, I'll take one. Sure, if you like it, I'll try it. I mean,
yeah, here you go,
I mean,
Tad.
just
Make sure you use the mustard. That is the secret.
which one? There were 8 of them, I think.
Right, the number 4, like you said, with the chives and the
And
relish. I think it's got bile in it too.
Ooh.
Ooh, yes, that's the secret. I don't often tell people that. I let them discover it for themselves. But it's
No, I definitely taste
Reggie,
it.
you have such a refined palate. That's impressive.
Well, you eat as much junk as I do. You learn to be discerning.
Hmm.
It's very much so. You're like a connoisseur.
This is good.
Whew.
I like how the flavor develops as you go through the various areas of the head.
Mhm.
Mm.
Nice.
Yes, that would be the crunchy and the delicious. I think it's crunchy delicious. I'm going to look it up at some point.
Crunchy delicious sounds about right. There wasn't much squishy in it.
No.
It's probably delicious then. Yeah, it's probably. Oh,
I feel like you'd need a larger rodent to get a crunchy squishy.
like a.
Like at
ferret.
least a ferret. At least a squirrel.
At least a squirrel.
Oh, I need to have you all over someday for squirrel stew. That is the best. I'll tell you what.
Squirrel stew.
Squirrel stew. That sounds delightful.
Yeah, you see, lots of people think that they're gonna just roast the squirrel or whatever. You can't do that. Squirrels are they're kind of tough. They use their muscles. So you gotta kind of do a low and slow kind of thing with them.
Mm.
And they're small, so you can't really slow smoke them unless you want squirrel jerky, which is very nice. But by the time you
Reggie,
shrink, yeah.
do you know how, a lot of different ways to cook squirrels?
Ooh. At least a few, yeah. Why'd you ask?
Oh, it just seems that might be something that you're, I don't know, an expertise on.
Ooh, yes. Could you tell us about it?
Well, I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I've told you most of what I know already, but
Low and slow.
Low and slow. More of a braising situation generally. Although, I mean, if you want to make, squirrel jerky, that's very nice. Except for, they got all them little bones in them. So, by the time you smoke it down to jerky size, there's not much meat on there left because you've dehydrated it out.
Does that concentrate the flavor?
Oh, like a motherfucker.
Excellent.
Wow.
Wow. I got these ones, the Scarecrow Vegan, pre-packaged. What kind of rodent would you say it is? I can't suss out the shape.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's either a small rat or a largish mouse. My money would be on a small rat, given the fact that, this looks like it was, farm raised of some kind. So, you're not going out and getting mice out of the field. You're not getting rats out of the field. So yeah, I'm thinking young rats, few months old.
Excellent. Maybe we could raise some and prepare our own.
Oh dear.
What do you think? Wouldn't that be fun?
I think that it'll be a little much. I grew up with animated princesses all the time, so I think consuming squirrels and mice and tiny bird things. I think the princess in me would just shrivel up and die. It would just shrivel up and die. So.
Well, yeah, it's hard to crunch down on a rat head when you're thinking about Gus.
Good old Gus.
Who's Gus?
He's a little fat mouse in Cinderella,
Cinderella.
Ian.
Cinderella.
Is that the French pronunciation, Tad?
I think it's Austrian. Austrian derivation.
Oh, okay. Of Cinderella, it's Cinderelli.
Right, and
As
Cinderella is the right one.
yeah.
Oh. That's two, okay.
I mean, given that Cinderella is clearly of Italian origin, Cinderelli sounds like that's what happens when you have more than one Cinderella.
Oh, with the I as a plural. Very good. That would make sense, yes.
Absolutely. I'm out of my depth.
No worries there, Tad. We're all good at different things.
That's right. We've all got different skills. We've all got different things that we bring to the table. We've all got different kind of go-get-ems, as I think somebody says. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're such a good book club.
Yes.
Yeah, and now that
Very well observed, Louise.
I've been corrected 3 or 4 times, maybe we should talk about the book.
Yes. What did you think? You can start us off, and we'll kind of springboard off of your triumphant insights.
Absolutely. This is the first book we've read that I felt really good about, It's called The Money Source. The Source of Money and all of its sources, the world round. This one is by Lee Perkins. And another person. What is that? Lee Perkins and Kevin Worcestershire.
Excellent, brilliant scholars, both of them, right?
Yeah,
right?
I found the subject to be just utterly fascinating. Really gave me some great ideas about ways I could change my life,
Oh, it spoke to you personally. Interesting.
The investments advice was, even though this book was written in 1997, it still feels like it would be pertinent today. I want to get in on
Yeah.
the .com.
I wish you the best of luck in that. I think
Thank
you will be very successful.
It sounded very promising. I mean, it hasn't hit yet, but when it does, there's a lot of potential.
Mhm. Oh, I just think that Mr. Worcestershire was very aggressive in his viewpoints, you know?
Okay,
How do you mean?
I feel like you've said that before. Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, Mr. Worcestershire was just very.
Mm-hmm.
He was. Mr. Worcestershire was.
Louise, pardon me for interrupting. I hate it when people do it to me, but I had something to say.
Yes.
Was it have anything to do with how Lee Perkins kept saying money is God?
You know what? I think that's it. That's the spot. How that it's rude.
Yeah.
It's just rude. Considering that this book is so old. It's late at this point. It's late.
Ooh.
Late to what?
To the party.
I was going to say that.
You heard.
Wow.
How can I say that?
I was going to say that.
Oh.
To the party.
Well, you know, some minds think alike.
That is a fact.
Of them do. Some of them do indeed.
Wow. I could see how that might come across as aggressive. But looking past that, if you can, Louise, don't you think there's some really valuable and pertinent information about the future of personal computing and the World Wide Web?
Oh, of course there is, considering that my father is one of the people that they talk about, and he invested a lot of money into all of the things that they mention. I mean, in fact, he's interviewed in this.
Louise?
Wait, he's in this book?
Oh, yes.
I didn't recognize him.
No.
Oh, well, I don't have the same name the same last name anymore.
Louise?
Mm-hmm.
What is your last name? I'm going to try to think of it. Don't tell me.
Oh, I love guessing games.
I don't have it.
You know, I have been married and divorced so many times. I just can't remember it anymore. It's so not important anymore.
Wasn't it Mel?
Bradley? Reggie!
Yes.
How are those delectable dead gusses?
Well, I'm just about through the. Sorry, I'm just about through.
Don't choke
them.
on your rice there.
And
I did not honestly think anyone was going to like those.
It was good.
yeah, I'm just starting to notice that. Ooh, Rowan, you did not tell me that this mustard had an alcohol content on it. Ooh.
Oh! Wait a minute, did I have it backwards? Oh, I think that's right. Red was the chives and relish. Green is the Everclear mustard. That's right.
Yes, this is 40 proof. This is 40 proof mustard, Rowan.
Oh, no, I think that's a typo. Yes. The 4.
You're right.
was
I'm reading it wrong. This is 80 proof.
Yes, very good. It's got a little bit of bite to it when you want your morning to be exciting.
It's
How are you
evening.
feeling? Yes.
Well, I'm feeling, just this side of shit face, Rowan.
Oh, don't worry. It'll catch up.
Oh dear.
Yes, there's a very delightful effect that happens with the mustard and the alcohol because most people don't mix the two. But when you mix this Everclear and alcohol, there's kind of a delayed release. And it just, instead of hitting you like a shot or like some kind of, you've been imbibing at a party all night, it's very slow. It takes several days to kick in. It's very, like you get this initial, what did you say? Shit-faced. Yes, I haven't heard that one before. I like it.
Chuck, I am very sorry that I drank without you. We'll have a fight some other time, all right?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
If
Love you, man.
he's a great guy.
Chuck? Yeah, he's my homie.
I do like Chuck.
We're going to have a fight.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I found ropes, so I'll make a ring for you two.
Oh wow, those were in the fridge
Oh.
too, huh?
There's a lot of stuff in that kitchen.
There are
Oh.
many things you need to keep.
Especially the recycle bin.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that.
Mhm.
A lot of things.
Louise, you're so eco-friendly.
I
Mhm.
try. I want to take care of the world. And so I'm going to
It's like that
eventually.
song. Recycle, reduce, reuse. Wow. I remember the 1990s.
I'm also of a mind to remember that decade. If I cast my memory back to the 10 years after the 80s, I can remember the pump-up shoes, the
Oh, yes. All of the kids with their
High
pump-up
tops.
kicks. Mm-hmm.
well, I'm feeling shit-faced.
Oh, you had the mustard too, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right, he did.
Well,
I-
Luis, you know what they say, when in Rome.
Burn it down.
with a violin.
Hey, yes, why
Do
not?
it for old Gus.
No. Oh, okay.
Well,
Let's burn this building down. Light it up.
Captain Planet.
this is progressed a little bit beyond what I was kind of anticipating. Maybe we should, Oh,
Cap-
Reggie,
Yeah.
lots of...
Captain Planet is a hero.
What is he going to do?
He's gonna, I guess, burn your house down. Look at
Down
him.
to
He's got a
zero.
lighter.
Oh, no.
I'll go get Chuck. I'll go get Chuck.
That's probably...
I'm sorry, Captain Planet. I'm gonna have to fight you. You can't burn down Rowan's house.
I can't with a lighter that doesn't light. But I'm a captain now.
It's a Captain Planet miracle.
Oh dear.
Wow. What a wreck.
We learned a lot.
Will any of it come back? Tune in next time.
Who knows?
For Dragon Ball Z. Wait, no. So this has been The Plot Thickens. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you got to know our characters on the inside, where their hearts are, because that's where the mind is, in the heart. Don't believe big brain conspiracy. Anyway, we will see you back next time for our regular episodes, along with more Plot Thickens. Hope you had a great time. We will see you next time for The Plot Thickens. Good night. Take care. Hug your sprinklers.
Bon voyage.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com. And there, we have all the answers. done. Get out, 'cause all it's here.